Hi, I'm Jacqueline V, Subject Advisor for Art, Design and Media at Pearson. This short video will explore important materials you should use to make the most accurate and reliable assessment decisions across all 4 assessment objectives when marking student work for Components 1 and 2. All the documents you will need can be found on the Pearson A-Level Art and Design Qualifications page. From here, select Course Materials from the top of the page and select Teaching and Learning Materials from the Categories filter on the left. In this section, you will find the following key documents. Firstly, the assessment grid is used to assess both components, and there is a box at the bottom of the sheet where you can put the marks for each, meaning you only need to print 1 sheet per student. Under Performance Calculator, you can find helpful grids for the personal study as well as practical Component 1 and 2 work. These documents include a taxonomy of descriptors for each level of performance. When used in conjunction with the assessment grid, these performance calculators can help teachers establish which mark band matches most closely to the learners. To use these, find the performance level that reflects the characteristics exhibited in the learner's work, selecting the taxonomy words that apply best to the work. Not all of them will. For example, in AO1, the student may show superficial development and their analysis of other artists' work may be unrefined with a lack of understanding and simplistic reflection. This would place them firmly in the middle of Level 2 basic ability, giving them 5 marks for AO1. However, if this student started to show a broadening understanding of some of their contextual references, this would push them to the next level. Broadening is in the taxonomy of Level 3 Emerging Competent Ability, which places the student at the top of Level 2 Basic Ability, and the student would receive 6 marks for AO1. If the student achieves even more words in the higher level, they may need to cross the boundary into Level 3 Emerging Competent Ability and receive 7 marks for AO1. It is important to use the assessment grid and performance calculators alongside examples of marked learner work, which can be found under the Exemplar Materials section. These samples are marked by our senior examiners and are provided to help teachers understand the standard in different endorsed titles when making assessment decisions. The 4 assessment objectives are intended to be integrated to form a personal and sustained artistic journey that illustrates the student's research, reflections, ideas, planning, and resolution in response to set themes. They are not intended to be delivered as separate strands, since such an approach could produce work that lacks coherence. It is also important to note that the quality of work submitted for assessment is key. Ensuring work shows progression of ideas, equally addresses all 4 assessment objectives, and covers the areas of study required by the specification. There are also downloadable voiceovers that will talk you through high-mark exemplars, as well as a helpful video showing examples of the personal study essay. Under exam materials on the left, you can find past externally set assignment papers and examiner reports. The examiner's report has specific feedback relating to Component 1 and 2 work produced nationally during that year, which can be used to inform your center's approach. Lastly, there is past training content available to allow you to access training on demand, and you can sign up for future live training events, both online and face-to-face, through the Professional Development Academy, which is linked on the Training tab at the top. If you are unsure about any part of assessing the 4 assessment objectives or for any other support with this qualification, please contact me using the details on this main specification page. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to supporting you and your center.